Hello there, it's Courtney and welcome back. Today's video is a little bit different, but I will still be back at Anfield. Tonight is the test event for the upper Anfield Road Stand. Now, we've been waiting for this for months. It's been delayed and delayed, but tonight is the first time fans will be allowed in the upper Anfield Road Stand. It's going to be really good. And it's going to be featuring the main man himself, Jurgen Klopp, doing a Q&A, so I can't wait to hear what he has to say. I just think it's going to be really good. I also, though, cannot wait to see what the upper Anfield Road Stand looks like. This is where all the changes and all the work's being done to the new stand, so it's going to be interesting. Going to be interesting to see is the escalators, like in the main stand. Is there any lifts, that sort of thing, or is it just stairs? Now, it's not being much put out because obviously tonight's the first night. It's going to be very interesting to see what it looks like up there. As we know, the original contractors did go into administration, hence why there's been a massive delay. But it's finally opening up, and hopefully fans should be watching football in there this weekend against Man Utd. Fingers crossed it goes okay and that happens. But that being said, I'm going to head to Anfield and check out this new stand, which we've been waiting a long time for, so hopefully it's really nice up there, and also it helps in the future with tickets. But yeah, let's go Anfield. I'm just in the queue to go in, and as you can see there's still a lot of work to be done on the outside area to the new stand, so definitely nowhere near completed, but we'll see how they get on inside once we're in. As you can see, this is how far I am from turnstile N, which is the one that I'm going in, and I started at O, so it's been a massive queue so far. I've already been in it for 13 minutes, so hopefully I'm in soon. So as you can see here, this is what I believe is going to be the fan zone, and as you can see that's nowhere near ready at the minute. It seems to be getting used for storage for the work that's still going on outside, so it'd be interesting to see how long it'll be until that is open, along with the rest of this area. 16 minutes later and we're now in line with the actual turnstile. Hopefully I'm in the next minute or so. Thank you. So straight away there was no escalators or lifts, it's all stairs to come up, which is fun. I feel like I'm back at Newcastle away. I've just come up out the stairs there, and as you can see there's a big open space here. I will be honest, it doesn't look fully finished to me. As you can see, the floors not in the greatest state in areas, but it does look to me like it's unfinished. In all honesty, I am going to take more of a look around, but yeah, I've just spoke to someone, so there is no escalators as I said, and I spoke to a steward and there is no lifts in here, so be prepared. You've got to walk up quite a few steps. I will try and figure out how many steps there is roughly on my way out and let you know. But yeah, as you can see, and then obviously you've got more steps going up to the blocks. But yeah, let's take a quick look around. So here's a quick look out in the dark across Stanley Park. You can see everyone still queuing up to get in down there. So like I said, there has been a bit of a queue in this shoot tonight, but I just think that's because a lot of people turned up early before the turnstiles opened at 6. But it seems to be going well right now. It looks like there's a lot more space and less queues, but yeah, let's go and take a look at the rest of it here. So like I said, this here to me looks like it's unfinished. I'm not too sure what it's for or what is in there, but it does look, it just looks slightly unfinished to me in all honesty. I'm not too impressed with it. There's no screens anywhere, so it'd be interesting if this does open up for the United game. Does screens get put in? This is the food area. So as you can see, there's big queues for the food. Some of the drinks machines there are actually still in the wrappers I've just seen, so you can tell how how desperate they've been to get this all open. And we'll take a walk further along towards the end that connects up with the main stand, just as a bit of direction. And at the end of it here, like I said, there's no screens or that about, which would be interesting to see if they get added before the United game, because everywhere. So I've just been stopped from going to that end. I think that's like a hospitality section for tonight for like the local members or something like that. I don't really know what's going on, but yeah, so I can't show you that end. So I'm going to head down towards the end where the corner meets up with the Kenny Dalglish stand and show you what that's like, and I'll go quickly and show you the seats and what the view's like. We're going up into AU4 now, which I believe is going to be quite central. So here's the view from when you come out of your dormitory. Can't go down to the front, but I will go up and show you it from the back now. And now as I'm out of breath, here's the view from the back. To be honest, I'm standing up here and it's not that bad of a view in all honesty. No restrictions at all. Here's a quick look out the other window and you can actually see the Arkles pub there, quite a famous pub within Liverpool fans, and you can actually see Shankly's gate down there. There's Shankly Gate in the view from up here, and then this is the end of it that meets up with the Kenny Dalglish stand. Like I said, it all does feel very unfinished to me, but I feel like once it's fully completed, fully decorated, TVs are up and all that, and we see it in full operation, I do think it's going to be a really good stand. But I'm now in the lower with my dad, but this is going to be a view for when Jurgen's here, but I want to show the scoreboard is already set up for the United game, which is quite funny to see. Currently 0-0, will it stay that way at the end of the game at the weekend? Who knows? Highly doubt it. Will be interesting to see what the score is, but I found it quite funny that the scoreboard's already set up for the weekend. So this is really cool for the kids. Jurgen's actually come out and is watching them play at Anfield. Like, life made if that would ever happen to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good evening, welcome to Anfield. You look tremendous tonight. We've been waiting to see all of your beautiful faces inside the crowd, and thank you for attending tonight's test event and supporting the famous opening of the new Anfield Road Stand. Next up we have a man that needs no introduction, but we're going to give him one anyway. He arrived on Merseyside in 2015 and has made the most unbelievable impression on all of us. I think it's safe to say that everybody inside here has had their lives changed in ways that we didn't expect ever since. He's taken the club to another level, winning a domestic cup double, a UEFA Super Cup, a FIFA World Cup, Community Shield, and of course UEFA Champions League and the Premier League as well. Regarded as one of the best football managers in the world and of all time, we are so glad that Jurgen is a Red. Please welcome Jurgen Klopp.
Premier League, you know, he said so. I'm in love with him and I feel fine. I'm so glad that Jurgen is a Red. I'm so glad he delivers what he said. Jurgen said to me, you know, we'll win the Premier League, you know, he said so. I'm in love with him and I feel fine. I'm so glad that Jurgen is a Red. I'm so glad delivered what he said. Jurgen said to me, you know, we'll win the Premier League, you know, he said so. I'm in him and I feel fine.
We're not going to tell you off for singing that one tonight. It sounded unbelievable. Jurgen, you might remember you were the first person that dug the spade into the ground, and it was the first bit of building work in the rain over there behind this wonderful stand now. How does it feel to be in front of a stand that's full of people now?
I love it. It's unbelievable. Yes, you are right. Now you say that I remember it was really horrible that day, and I'm not good in it. I can't really imagine how it will look afterwards. Seeing it now, I'm really touched and a little bit emotional because I'm not sure everybody realizes this is a historical moment, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm really proud to be here tonight. We are the first. We are the first people to use this wonderful, and you didn't see it from this side, I can tell you it looks outstanding, especially people on this beautiful new stand, absolutely outstanding, and I can't wait to use it, actually.
Hopefully if things go well tonight, and it's a massive opposition for us to hopefully open up, and it'll be the biggest crowd this stadium has seen in 50 years. To hear this place full, to hear them in full voice will be incredible.
Absolutely. That's what happens when I talk bullshit, then they just it makes sense. I can hold it. No, absolutely. So, you know, I don't like to, I don't know the English saying, but I don't like to talk about 3 points before you have it, so it's just a massive game, and the worse they do, the more dangerous they are. And the worse they do before, the more dangerous they are when we meet them, actually. So, but I can't wait for the atmosphere, and I will tell the boys that we will really try to use it. So whoever is on that stand on, when is it? This is Sunday. Yeah, you better lift your backside, actually. Full throttle performance is actually required.
Get me a ticket. I know lots of the people inside the crowd tonight would have been at Crystal Palace over the weekend. It was a game that didn't start in the fashion that you wanted it, but it ended in exactly the fashion that we've become used to. Dramatic, and a team that finds ways to win football matches.
Oh, absolutely. It's, for me then, look, I had my Sunday yesterday, just to describe it. I was completely knackered, so I didn't play. But no, really, I didn't know exactly why, because I didn't play, but it was just super intense. We played Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, we won all three games. Twice we had to change the score line around in the last few minutes. So it's super intense, and I don't really look too much on the performance in these periods, because it's really about digging deep, getting the points in. And of course I would have loved to play a much better game than we did against Palace, but you could see in the beginning, the boys, it was really tough to get up to speed, and then I'm outside and screaming like a devil, and you can see it doesn't help really in that moment. So we needed a goal of Crystal Palace actually to give us the last punch, and that's important sometimes, but I hope we can start a little bit quicker the next one.
It was wonderful insight afterwards, and we were obviously speaking about another record for Mo Salah, who got to 200 in a Liverpool shirt, 150 Premier League goals. To hear then Harvey Elliott talk about him, the influence he's having on a different generation of player who hopes to one day emulate some of the success that he's had. This is a wonderful dynamic you've got in that dressing room amongst all the players at the moment.
Absolutely. So like Harvey looking up to Mo not only, but especially, and Mo is a great role model in all aspects of the game. The way the professionalism is absolutely insane. Then you have Alisson Becker, who each goalkeeper in the world is looking up to, but our boys as well. You have Virgil van Dijk, where then really each centre half who's going to our academy is just looking at it and thinks, okay, that's how the game is played. And you have Trent Alexander-Arnold, Curtis Jones, these academy boys, which are the role models for all the boys in the academy. So it's a wonderful squad with fantastic personalities. And I said early in the season, it's really easy to fall in love with this team, and that's after having a team which we had in the past, which won absolutely everything for this club. It was exceptional characters. James Milner had, I think in a podcast, so had a bit of insight and things happened in the dressing rooms. I was listening to it, and actually one of my dreams came true, that when one of my former players talking about our common past, I cannot avoid smiling all the time, and it was exactly what happened. So many great things happened here in the last few years, and this team is set up for creating stories for the future. So it's really a really wonderful squad we have together.
We've all been energised by it, haven't we? This new Liverpool 2.0, if you like, and as a manager, as their leader, that must energise you every day when you get out of bed. They're long days, the schedule is crazy, but you must get out of bed with a smile on your face, getting to work with these young lads now.
Oh, I am. That's absolutely. It's in the summer we had, with a few strange things happened in the transfer market. But here between us, I can say, my God, were we lucky, eh? We didn't know that in that moment. Didn't feel like in that moment. But I'm really happy that it worked out like that. And you never know before. But I had an extremely good feeling before we started the pre-season. After it was clear who we have already, when Maka and Dom were already in, and then we knew there's a chance for Ryan. Then we obviously realized that other central defensive midfielders don't want to join Liverpool. Yeah, you see what happens. And then we found Endo, and he's an exceptional player. He is absolutely. He's 30 years old and experience, captain of Japan, and it's not possible, sure not the first pick, because the transfer market is like that. You don't go for a 30-year-old player who plays in Germany and nearly got relegated. So, but thank God we looked about things twice and have a bit of a deeper look, and then it was clear we want this boy, and he wanted to come definitely, and that helps. And now we have that squad together. We have a new leadership group, if you want, with very experienced players, still young, some of them, and a group around who is full of desire and full of passion to give their everything for this club. And so that's the start. And now we have to try to make something special happen.
Manchester United to come here at the weekend, Arsenal just before Christmas as well. You've this European game that West Ham as well, sorry. You've this European game also to take care of. Your job is often to protect the players now, isn't it? To rest, recover, train again. How are you going to adapt to this game almost in midweek?
No, against Belgium. Yeah, I'm really happy that we don't have to win there. That would be now really a tough situation. So we will rotate, or how we always did, that's clear. But at this moment in time, I have no clue who I will line up. I didn't even think about it, to be honest. No, really. So I don't know who will be available, who is ill, stuff like this, and how often I made plans in my life from one day to another, and at noon I could throw it in the bin. So it's just like that. But we will have a good team. We will have a team who is ready to give Real a proper fight. That's all everybody can expect from us, and that's what we will do. And it's good for a lot of things. It's good for rhythm, and we want to win the group, and we won the group already, but we want to have these 3 points anyway. It's just how it's tough all the time, and December is always the toughest month. If we win against West Ham, it's a big if, but if, then January will be a tough and busy month as well. And yeah, we love football. We just have to show that, we have to make sure that everybody can see that, and we only see that when we are really fighting and really playing well, and so far it was okay, but there's still space for improvement, and we try to make sure that everybody can see that as well.
Last one from me before we finish, boss. Christmas is very different to us than it will be for you. It's very much business as usual. how do you mark Christmas Day? Will you get a little bit of time with the family? Will the players get that as well? With a game the next day, or is that out of the question?
It's England. Nobody gives a shit about it. So honestly, so this schedule is again crazy. Our Christmas, we call it Holy Evening. It's the 24th at night time. Family will be over, will be great. 25th we will have training. I think we will train early in the morning, and then the boys can go home, have Christmas lunch with the families, and then where do we go? 26?
Burnley.
Drive to Burnley. Yeah, great place to celebrate Christmas. Can't wait to read all the things I said tonight tomorrow in the Daily Mail. Klopp said. Oh my God. So, but no, yeah, we have minutes of Christmas, and we will cherish them and celebrate them, and it's all fine. Again, nobody in this country wants to miss Boxing Day, so it means we will be on the motorway and deliver. So, yeah, fine.
Well, we love him and we cherish him, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? One remember Jurgen Klopp.
Yes, Jurgen!
Sit down. I don't go yet. No. They told me we have to test this. The fire alarm, very funny as well. No. We have to test this stand properly. So the question is, are you ready?
Yes!
And then get up.
Whoa! Yes! 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 Yes, Jurgen!
All right.
He's just brilliant at everybody's job, isn't he? Jurgen Klopp, ladies and gentlemen. As you alluded to there just a few moments ago, we will shortly start the fire alarm test to evacuate the stadium. Please have a safe journey home, and we hope to see you back here on Sunday. Good night.
So there's your first look at the new Anfield Road upper expansion and a little Q&A with Jurgen Klopp. Really enjoyed hearing what Klopp had to say. I thought it was interesting to see him sort of banter with the fans. A few digs at a few Chelsea players that chose to go to Chelsea in the summer instead of Liverpool. Sort of, that was quite funny to see Jurgen be like, look how that's gone now. And then also a little dig about having to go to Burnley on Boxing Day. So really fun. Really loved as well as seeing him enjoy the crowd singing I'm so glad Jurgen is a red to him. I just thought that was lovely. But yeah, it was a really fun chat with Jurgen. Like Peter McDowell, who asks the questions, it was brilliant seeing that. As for the upper, it felt really, as I kept saying in the video, really unfinished. It didn't seem like it was completed yet on the concourse. However though, it was functional, it was operational. I believe it's gone pretty well. And then the view from the actual seats seems pretty decent. There doesn't seem to be a restricted view everywhere. Back row, you still had a really good view. I will say though, it is a lot of steps, especially considering there's no escalator and no lift. I don't know if there's a lift and it's not currently working, or if there's just no lift at all, but as for now there is no lift. I will say hopefully the club will put out more information whether there's one that's not operational or not, but just from what I've heard tonight, there is no lift, and as you can see, there is no escalators. So you're walking up about 70 stairs, 70 steps I count as roughly. Could be more, could be less, because like I said, it was trying to count it and trying to dodge people, but it's around 70 steps. And then obviously you have more steps then to get up to your seat. And I will say, walking all the way to the back row was quite a walk because of the steepness of it. It's quite a steep stand. But yeah, it was interesting to see. Like I said, back row I thought had pretty decent view still. I can't see anywhere that there would be a restricted view in that upper main stand. I keep calling it the upper main stand, the upper Anfield Road stand. But But yeah, like I said, it was a good evening. It was good seeing the kids getting to play, and seeing Jurgen watch them was quite cool. I can only imagine what it'd be like for the kids. Not only are you playing at Anfield in front of your family and other Liverpool fans, but then to say Jurgen's watching, yeah, and he clapped along to a few moments, like, that must have been like the kids' Christmases are made now, sort of moment. But yeah, and then to hear what he had to say, I really enjoyed that for quite a few funny moments. Seeing his reaction to the crowd singing for him, and see what he had to say about the stand and that, and seeing the fans there. And I really agree with him with what he said. He was on about making sure your bums are off your seats for the United game, sort of thing. In other words, make noise, stand up, cheer, shout, sing, whatever. In the United game. Hopefully it's open for that. I need to see if they get the certificate. But yeah, I really agreed with him with what he said about the atmosphere, sort of thing, for the United game. But yeah, that being said, I'm gonna go. Hopefully I will all see you on Sunday. Still haven't got a ticket for it, but even if I don't have a ticket for it, I will be at Anfield. I'll be watching it at a pub nearby, and I'll still do a video for you, because who knows the way this game could go, especially with us being top of the league right now after a brilliant weekend. And also, like, need to see how United come out against us, because not being brilliant of late, but that doesn't mean you can't suddenly change things around for one game and have a cracking game against us. So hopefully it's a good Sunday, hopefully I get a ticket, and hopefully the Reds, Liverpool, top of the league. So that being said, I'll see you all then. Bye.